All right, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is Jason Momoa exposes Oprah and The Rock's evil Maui donations. Oh, yeah, let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Asking for money. Pure asking for money.
Okay, some people.
Pure evil, in my opinion.
So we have created the People's Fund of Maui that will put money directly in the hands of the people who need it right now. So if you send a donation.
Oprah has increasingly come under backlash following her actions after the Maui fire outbreak. And now it looks like even Jason Momoa has joined the pile-on. If you recall, the TV host got Dwayne Johnson to send what people are calling a phony SOS for money online. And this was the same Dwayne Johnson that said this about the fires.
Complete destruction and devastation that has hit our Hawaiian Islands, our island of Maui. And I'm completely heartbroken over this.
With all of this, it's not really surprising seeing Jason being angry that these people seem to now be deceitfully using his name to advocate for financial support from regular people who aren't as wealthy as celebrities like Johnson and Oprah.
There's been some people on Instagram pretending to be me, asking for money.
The Aquaman star felt compelled to use his Instagram platform to alert his followers about scammers who are deceitfully soliciting money from fans under the pretense of supporting the Maui wildfire disaster relief efforts. In a video message, he disclosed that imposters on social media have been impersonating him, fraudulently requesting funds purportedly for donation to Maui. He said, "It's deeply heartbreaking and disgusting to know that there are people attempting to take advantage of this tragedy. There's a growing sentiment among some individuals questioning why wealthy megastars like billionaires would seek financial contributions from the public. Speculation has arisen, suggesting that they may have ulterior motives behind their appeals for money from ordinary people."
Everything.
All right, really quickly. I have to kind of soak in what just happened here. Guys, listen. Most likely, can Oprah and The Rock go in and put like the majority of their income and come together and actually rebuild basically the entire island? All right, so I just sit here and just soak this in for a moment. Guys, listen. I do think that obviously if they're going to go ahead and put some money towards something, right, to actually rebuild the island, let's say, they should, right? And most likely they are. But the thing about crowdsourcing or crowdfunding just in general, I don't think that there is some nefarious thing that's being done here, guys. That's not what I'm getting. I think that if you have the ability to ask people, right, or let other people feel like they are also helping the situation, I think that that's completely fine. I don't think that it's any one person's responsibility to rebuild an entire island, guys. So if this is the issue, then it's a little bit troubling, the title at least. But either way, let's get it.
Thing that I've seen transpire over these past couple of days, everything that continues to transpire, hour by hour, minute by minute, it's all heartbreaking.
Furthermore, upon closer examination of the situation, it appears that both celebrities may be engaging in deceptive practices with the Maui community and individuals who are contributing funds under the belief that they are supporting Jason. In response to this, Jason seems to have publicly labeled them as scammers and issued a cautionary message, advising people to refrain from making donations to any unauthorized sources unless explicitly recommended by him.
Yeah, that's cool. That's perfectly fine. Right. I mean, obviously, if someone is using his name, I'm trying to get the correlation between The Rock and Oprah specifically. But I'm not really seeing that. What I'm seeing is someone is using Jason Momoa's name to basically, bring up some type of donations to a cause that Jason Momoa obviously is, attached to in some way. And that person is obviously just taking the money for themselves. That's what it sounds like, right? But I'm not really seeing the correlation between Oprah and The Rock.
I am posting and reposting as much as possible to the proper places you can donate, but I am not reaching out to anyone.
Jason has firmly stated that he would never seek assistance or make outreach efforts through Instagram or any other platform. He emphasizes this point, questioning the need for him to reach out personally when he has already provided legitimate channels through which people can contribute donations to support the fire victims.
So please do not send money to these up people. Lahaina_Ohana_Venmo is directly delivered to the families in need.
Both renowned figures, the well-known TV host and The Rock, have faced substantial criticism for their perceived irresponsible actions in this matter. One person wrote, "If she says something about it, then she's guilty. Her history of her trying to get ahead of a story is proof. She claims, nah. Then a few years later, she's got doo-doo on her nose." Another person said, "Very rich people think that they can do what they want because they have money. If anyone is guilty of starting these fires, they must be held accountable, regardless of how much money they have."
Are you speculating that Oprah or The Rock started? Bro, guys, what?
Another internet user shared his views, saying, "I hope the ancestors rise up with the injustice of it all, but I fear for these people. They overtly did this to the Native American, but now it has to be done covertly." Same result, though. In response to the significant public backlash they
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I see what they're doing here. So these people here are under the assumption, let's say, that the wealthy swooped in, right? And because obviously the real estate values and property values of the land in any of the Hawaiian island chain, guys, right? It's extremely expensive. So I'm thinking what they're thinking is that this was done on purpose to move out all of these people, right, that are on the island, so then they can come back, rehab the island, and start building mansions and resorts and things like that, guys. I mean, listen. Oh, that's a conspiracy. If that's the case, wow. Seriously, like that's crazy.
faced. Dwayne and Winfrey have chosen to address the
If that's the
ongoing
case,
controversy
at
through a
least.
video statement. Leveraging their immense fame and considerable wealth, they are committed to assisting individuals displaced by the Maui wildfires.
Okay.
Notably, Oprah owns a residence on Maui, and Dwayne spent part of his upbringing in Hawaii.
We begin with some big names teaming up to help Hawaii's wildlife victims. Oprah Winfrey and Dwayne Johnson revealed this morning they are joining forces. They've created the People's Fund of Maui, and
Both stars have initiated a relief fund for the Maui wildfires, kickstarting it with an initial generous donation of $10 million. Named the People's Fund of Maui, this fund operates within the Entertainment Industry Foundation and is dedicated to offering direct financial aid to those affected by the devastating Maui wildfires. These wildfires tragically claimed the lives of at least 115 people earlier this month and caused extensive damage to the towns of Kula and Lahaina.
the goal is to give cash directly to the people who need it.
The fund's mission is to provide monthly financial support of $1,200 to individuals over the age of 18 who have lost their primary residences in the fires, encompassing both renters and excluding property owners who do not reside in the affected dwelling. It will be fueled by a combination of public donations.
I respect that thoroughly. Like, if you're not giving money, I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. If you own land or you own property there, but you don't live there, this is just your vacation home, you're probably most likely are paying insurance, and insurance is going to probably cover the house. So you should not be, not just rewarded, but you should not be given additional funds, because obviously you're one of the wealthy ones that can afford to own property on the Hawaiian Islands, right? And then live most likely somewhere else. So yeah, you shouldn't be getting money. You shouldn't be getting any type of like universal basic income. That's what it sounds like they're going to be offering the people that were actually involved in it, guys.
And the initial substantial grant from Winfrey and Johnson. Furthermore, in a statement, Oprah said, "I have been meeting with people throughout the community that were impacted by the fires over the last few weeks, asking what they most needed and how I could be of service. The main thing I've been hearing is their concern about how to move forward under the immense financial burden. The community has come together in so many wonderful ways, and my intention is to support those impacted as they determine what rebuilding looks like for them." However, skepticism has arisen regarding the host's sudden philanthropic efforts, with some people delving into a darker perspective. Several TikTokers have raised questions about billionaires like Winfrey, insinuating a connection between the Maui wildfires and a suspected scheme to acquire valuable land from indigenous communities.
I always found it weird, guys, right? The world, for the most part, is going to praise a lot of the people praise billionaires, guys, right? But for some reason, Oprah, guys, you've been sending me some videos lately, bro, and Oprah seems to be like the direct target, guys, and I don't understand why she specifically is a target and none of the other billionaires are targeted in the same manner, guys. It's It feels like a phenomenon, guys.
This conspiracy theory has gained traction due to the belief that the celebrity acquired a substantial 2,000-acre parcel on the island in March 2023.
After 2017,
that's
Oprah
loud.
continued expanding her land in Montecito to over 70 acres, including buying a A4 land.
Adding fuel to the speculation, Ulupalakua Ranch went on to sell 2 more substantial properties, one encompassing approximately 520 acres and another spanning about 330 acres.
Okay, so she's rich. Guys, we know that.
To Oprah's Los Angeles-based
This is
entity,
an odd
Hopo
video,
Inc.,
guys.
in transactions valued at $3.89 million and $2.47 million, respectively. While this
Right.
theory does tap into legitimate concerns about local residents grappling with housing shortages and the possibility of losing their homes, it's crucial to approach it with a discerning and critical perspective. The TV host has maintained a part-time residence on Maui for more than 15 years, and her property portfolio on the island is quite extensive. Notably, she owns 870 acres of land in Kula, a region located in central Maui, positioned between the South Maui and upcountry wildfire regions. Fire officials, as reported by the Honolulu Star-Advertiser, have noted that the Kula area suffered destruction during the recent wildfires, resulting in the loss of at least 2 homes and the evacuation of approximately 80 individuals from 40 residences. In addition to her extensive Kula holdings, the host also owns an additional 1,200 acres scattered across various locations on the island, including areas such as Hana and the vicinity of Mount Halakala. Importantly, these areas are quite distant from the ongoing fires and unaffected by them. One of her notable properties is perched on the slopes of Mount Haleakala, a towering 10,000-foot volcanic summit. This particular farmhouse retreat features a charming
10,000
wraparound
what?
porch that resonates
Bro,
with
is this AI voice again, guys?
memories of her rural
I think it
upbringing.
is.
In a 2006 interview, she said,
Guys
I
got me
love,
again.
love my house. It's a gem, so sweet and exquisite. Such a real normal house. It feels like a nice blanket, a lovely and soft cashmere one. However, speculations have arisen regarding why, despite her deep affinity for the island and substantial land holdings, she did not make an on-site appearance to provide assistance to the victims affected by the wildfires. Nonetheless, there are reports indicating that the
Why would she? Why would she? Did you, bro? Watching this right now, did you go? Right, guys, come on. This is not enough, bro.
to the victims affected by the wildfires. Nonetheless, there are reports indicating that the star has indeed made promises to aid the victims. In
Okay.
a show of unwavering commitment, the former talk show host has pledged a substantial donation to provide support to residents in areas affected
Right, you said
by the
$10 million.
wildfires. Reportedly, she said, "You know what this week has taught me is that when you don't know what to do, you do whatever you can. I went to visit one of the big shelters here at the War Memorial Stadium and asked people what they needed, and
Wait, bro, you just said she didn't go. Okay, listen. Okay.
you know what this week has taught me is that when you don't know what to do, you do whatever you can. I went to visit one of the big shelters here at the War Memorial Stadium and asked people what they needed and then went shopping for some things, some, basic things like towels and sheets and shampoo and other necessities. Furthermore, she was witnessed personally delivering supplies to a shelter that is aiding the fire victims. In recent days, she has wholeheartedly dedicated her time to extending assistance and providing aid to those impacted by the Maui wildfires. According to reports, Winfrey has been actively engaging with survivors at the War Memorial Complex in Wailuku, where approximately 1,000 residents have sought refuge. Despite limited camera access at the shelter, which happens to be the largest evacuation shelter in Maui County, she described an environment where people were packing their meager belongings in garbage bags and huddling closely together on cots, reflecting the dire situation faced by those affected. Shockingly, there was another report indicating that during Oprah's visit to the fire victims, some children mysteriously went missing without any apparent explanation.
Of course. Of course.
As one
I mean,
person
it's Oprah. The kids have to go missing, bro. It's Oprah. Come on. How can Oprah go somewhere and kids don't show up missing? Come on,
tweeted,
guys.
"They're hiding Oprah, picking up the kids lost, and taking them to her new school." Amidst the extensive devastation wrought by numerous major wildfires on Maui, Hawaii, Questions have arisen regarding the apparent lack of damage to the host's ranch on the island, giving rise to speculation and curiosity.
More
There have also
speculation.
been rumors circulating, suggesting that the presence of her houses and properties in the area may be a motivating factor for her active visits to the region and her assistance to the victims.
I would think so. Like, if she has property there, right? I would think that you said for 15 years, I'm trying to go back in your script here, right? For 15 years, then that means most likely she's somehow attached to this area. If you had a house somewhere for 15 years, you're probably attached to the area and the people. I'm just going to go ahead and say, but, listen, right? Right. Let's make sense of what you just said again.
Ranch on the island, giving rise to speculation and curiosity. There have also been rumors circulating, suggesting that the presence of her houses and properties in the area may be a motivating factor for her active visits to the region and her assistance to the victims.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason. Right, guys, listen, guys, I don't even know where you guys get these videos, guys. I'm just going to be honest. All right. Jason Momoa did not expose Oprah or The Rock. He was talking about someone that was attempting to take money from people using his name. Absolutely terrible person. Like Jason Momoa was trying to help out a very specific area of that he feels close to, right? No problem. Someone comes in, takes his name. They start taking money, and obviously money for themselves rather than money for the actual cause, right? That's what he's upset about. He's not exposing kind of anyone regarding it, right? Oprah herself just seems to be like a buzzword for, I'm guessing, conspiracies, right? So I guess her name's going to be dropped consistently, and of course, anything she does, if someone's going to find a way to, it looks like it at least, to complain about it. And guys, be fully aware, I am not like a fanboy of any of these people named. I don't really care, just to be honest. I don't. But just looking at it, it's just like, bro, you guys keep sending me these videos about Oprah. Oprah did this. It's like, bro, I'm guessing, the name of the video itself is being thrown into the algorithm in a way that pushes it towards the masses, right? Because the title itself is full of a lot of very specific buzzwords that YouTube generally is going to end up backing based off the algorithm, right? Then someone sees it and sends it to me, and I'm just like, bro, okay. The one thing, though, that I'm guessing is the only argument here in this video is Oprah is asking people for money to help with a cause. And that in itself is going to throw a lot of people off because they're like, bro, you're a billionaire. Just fix the whole island. Guys, is that really... You know what I'm saying here? Like, she said, I'm putting in $10 million. I think The Rock also is putting in $10 million. So they're both putting in $20 million into this brand new fund that they created to basically give the people that were affected some type of universal basic income, guys. Basically. And I'm guessing people are upset that they're not putting all of their money, put all of your money to this one very specific cause that you've spent your entire life making. You know what I'm saying? That's a little crazy. They put $10 million. And then now they're asking other people to help crowdfund this very specific situation, which is completely fine, I think, right? 10 million is way more than the average person is going to put in. Okay. So I think, her and The Rock are both doing great for this because they're bringing light to a case or a cause that may not be, I don't know, I guess many people just are not interested in, I guess. I don't know what it is, right? But yeah, guys, listen. Jason Momoa didn't expose anyone. Okay. Other than the person who is, unfortunately using his name to take money. And Oprah and The Rock are really not, it's not an evil plan to take money from people, bro. It's not. It doesn't seem like one. I mean, we can logic it out. If we now have all the context clues, we know that this doesn't feel like a scam, guys. But all right, listen. You guys all have an absolutely amazing day and enjoy your day thoroughly.